welcome back to Creating Adventures Together. This YouTube channel is about my husband and I going through the process of life. And recently we just purchased a house, so we're going through the process and cleaning the house. And this time we did our appliances. And they do not look pretty. Towards the end, they look a little better. We started with the microwave and then went to the oven and then the fridge. We didn't even get a chance to go to the dishwasher because we use it way too much. Finding the angle of the camera has been a struggle, Muffin. Hopefully it doesn't make you guys too sick while moving it. So I used the lemon lime soda, the knockoff brand for Sprite, and Sprite is known to get off a lot of grease and dirt and clean up the stove top. My husband could tell you a whole lot more because he used to work in the food industry. And it actually does clean it fairly well.
With putting Sprite or lemon lime on there, we would usually be able to make a dirty grill shine with how clean it would get right afterwards. So that's what we attempted here, and as you probably see, we really couldn't get that burnt stuff off. We also tried the oven cleaner that we bought that's worked on everything else, and that didn't even get all of it off. It got like a little bit, like we had a...
So above the stove on the microwave was just covered in grossness. And used a lot of Dawn dish soap, and a little trick is to clean the microwave is I used a glass bowl, and then microwaved it for about 5 minutes with some cleaning vinegar and just kind of let it sit in there for a little while, steam up, and when you go to use it, everything wipes right off in the microwave rather than sitting there scrubbing for hours. And yes, I admit, I have sat there and scrubbed for hours before.
Even with hours of scrubbing some of the stuff we have, it's been hard to clean. The fridge we were very successful with, but we had to watch how hard we pushed. When we pushed too hard, we actually started taking the finish off of the fridge, which was kind of like, oops, guess we'll watch how much we do on that. But we were able to get the outside clean completely. And we did it 3 ways. We did like the oven cleaner first, and then we did just a wipe down with a rag, and then we would sanitize it just to make sure it all got off of there.
And the bowl was very, very hot. I should have let it sit there for a little longer, but being myself, I'm impatient and was like, okay, let's do this now. And my hand was not happy with me after that. And then I cleaned up all the soda off the top. This is an after shot of the microwave. Onto the stove, and yes, all that dust was under the stove with that little Nerf gun. There was actually more than one though. It was underneath that dust bunny. So we love the oven cleaner from the dollar store. It gets rid of the grease so quickly, but oh goodness, does it smell. So definitely wear a face mask if you use that, but it does get the grease off fairly quickly, but you have the chemicals. Next was the fridge. It was quite dusty, and yes, we had little mouse poo-poos. But we have yet to see a mice, knock on wood, in our house.
these two appliances were one of the last things we had left to clean. I mean, obviously we didn't get to the dishwasher, and we might pull that out and get to it. Probably should, but this was a huge step for us because we wanted to make sure we got the kitchen cleaned, and then we can start kind of going through our stuff and, purge the kitchen a little bit, which will be nice. We'll be able to clean it up a little bit more and get it ready for our future projects. As you probably saw with the fridge out, the flooring isn't all the way flush with the walls, and that does bother both of us. So that's something when we do replace the flooring, we're going to make sure we focus on and get that finished.
And I started cleaning the dust bunnies off of the vent, but realized that it just popped right off. And so went upstairs and just used the bathtub to clean it, and then I just cleaned the bathtub afterwards. It was really nice to clean up all the dirt off the floors. And with the snow, definitely tracked in a lot of dirt and a lot of wet snow. Thanks again for watching Creating Adventures Together. We appreciate you joining us in this long excursion of cleaning our house video, and look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. Have a great day, guys.